Stayed in the same hotel last night here in Rapid City after seeing Rushmore. This is a little park across the parking lot from the hotel. It's pretty cool. You see they got a nice walkway that goes straight through to the downtown area. Kind of a grass area. There's geese over there. Looks like there's some kind of weather blowing in. Hopefully that's not bad. It's not cold. I'm in a t-shirt. It's nice and cool out. It's not cold. So anyway, yeah, after spending 2 days here, I like this town. I like it a lot. I think this is good. Down the road here, real estate prices are going up, so that's a thing. They're also going up at home, so maybe that's not as much of a thing. They're probably going up a lot more here. I wouldn't give you two shits for California at all. I don't see a future there. I watched Louis Mossman. I think it was Rossman. You know, if I can remember to do it, I'll put a link in the description below. He's explaining, and it's over an hour long, he's explaining why New Jersey is permanently screwed. And all the stuff going on in New Jersey, we got the same stuff going on in California. It is quickly becoming a dystopian hellhole. It's on a hard, fast march for it. So, get while the getting's good, you know. I still have to look at the financials on the city, the way it's run, look at the history of it a little bit more before I say a final. But I'm pretty sure I don't want to go to Sioux Falls. It's going to be bitter cold there in the winter. It's going to be miserable in the summer. It's not going to be a pleasant place to be. So, a lot more job opportunities there, though. So there's a way and a balance that has to happen there. Cost of living here is lower, or cost of living here, from what the locals tell me, is higher than it is in Sioux Falls, and the wages are not as high. So, but cost of living here is way lower, and I've already found 3 or 4 job opportunities on another website. I do not recommend ZipRecruiter. I do not recommend ZipRecruiter. I'm going to delete that. It's garbage. I found another website. I found 3 or 4 opportunities already that are in the dollars per hour range of what I'm making now, and they're the kind of work that I do. They're not the same work that I do, but it's the kind of work that I do. So I'm thinking we'll probably be able to find something pretty easy. Anyway. Any interest in not babbling on forever? I think it's time to move on. I'm going to go jump in the car, start heading south. I'm going to head straight down south through Kansas, and go through Arizona. And if I can, and I have time, at Williams, I'm going to turn north and go see the Grand Canyon, because I've never been there. And if a certain somebody gets in the White House, it's entirely possible the entire economy and the world's economy is going to collapse and implode on itself, and we're all going to be eating rats and dogs and, you know, whatever we can get, and these road trips would be a thing of the past, you know. I could just sit here all day. I don't really want to leave. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. I just don't want to go back. I could just sit here all day and just soak it up, you know. Alright guys, go hit the road. If I see anything really interesting, I'll show you. I'm not going to make the long sweeping I'm not going to make the long, sweeping, fast speed road drives. Well, some of it I'll do some of that. I'll do some of that. A little bit. I'll see you down the road. I tell you what, Wyoming is really pretty, but I wonder if in the spring this all is green for more than a week or two. That's one thing I don't like about Kern County is you get rain, it's green for like a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then it goes brown like this all summer, all fall, all winter. You get like 2 weeks of green. Across the Golden Plains. This is just phenomenal. Look at this. You can just see forever. Isn't that something? Right down through there. Around this truck here. It's really something else. Fall River County Shooting Complex. Dang. Tell you what I really want to do. Tell you what I really want to do. I want to switch back to Beretta and put a silencer on an M9A3 with the fat back strap. Put a big old can on that thing with silencer sights, and there you go. There's your home defense / truck gun. Oh man. You put that in one of those, I think it's CAA Micro-Roni. It turns your pistol into a carbine. How cool would that be? That's legal here with a pistol brace, or, well, I don't know what they're doing now about pistol braces. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I'll hollow the front out, put a big old can on it, just put a red dot on it. Oh, man, how cool would that be? Run some 147 grain subsonic 9mm rounds. Oh, jeez. Nebraska. The good life. Nice. There's a state trooper. Welcome to Nebraska, home of Arbor Day. 65. Vehicle towing a mobile home 50. That's oddly specific. Oh, man. So we just came out of the rolling plains of Nebraska, and we're going through a national forest. It had signs back there on 20. This is 2 going south. Or east, I think is what it says. But we're actually traveling south right now. It said Nebraska National Forest or something like that. And I thought, well, I'm not seeing any trees. Well, now we get all the way over here, I see it now. Oh, cool. There's somebody's house. Gotta be careful how I look off to the side and stuff. Just in the middle of Nebraska, there's an outcropping of rocks. You climb up in them, and there's pine trees everywhere. How cool is that? I went through a little town over there just on the outskirts. 2 goes through. I can't remember the name of it now. But they had some old brick buildings down on Main Street. So that's one of those old farming towns that stuck around. It is so quiet out here. So I'm on, I don't know the name of the highway. I'm in Nebraska. It's not the highway, it's the county road. I had to stop. There was a tuft of grass on the side of the fence here looking kind of dry, and I thought I'd fix that. Anyway, I just had to walk. I've drove, I think about 160, 170 miles without stopping. Look at that. Just goes that way forever and goes that way forever. Anyway, unbelievable. And then you gotta check this out. Isn't that something? Alright, well, that's enough of that. I can get back in the car, keep going. Getting ready to cross over into Wyoming, and then south through Wyoming on towards the Grand Canyon. Today is Wednesday, the 18th of November, and I don't know if you can even go look at the Grand Canyon right now. Unbelievable. Yeah, there's a slight breeze. Unlike in South Dakota, I almost got blown off the road 2 or 3 times. I'm coming up on a pretty good sized city, it looks like, so I'm gonna stop at a Walmart and walk around again, catch some of that on down the road. Alright, this looks like it might be worth seeing. Severe wind gusts, and there's a windsock. Sure will. Oh yeah, that looks good. And then it's just all that flat, and then you just drop down into this. What do you know about that? Good grief. What do you know about that? I have a feeling this road's going to be a little windy coming down in here. Huh? Is that unreal or what? So I'm on 71 South from Scottsbluff to whatever this town is. This isn't a big enough town to really worry about. I'm hitting 80 west, it says. So, along this route somewhere is a toll booth. It's a toll road. Come on, man. Along this route somewhere is a toll road. And I set you back up just in case this was it. Kimball Recreation Area. Okay. Just in case this was it, you can see the toll booth thing. I don't understand why we have toll roads. Cheyenne, Wyoming, 63 miles this way. What does this say? Road closed when flashing 80 west. The draw thing isn't down and the deal is not. Oh, okay. This is an actual freeway. Or, well, I don't know if it's a freeway, but it's got restricted vehicles. You can't have motor scooters or bicycles with motors or bicycles without motors. It says no farm equipment, no other things. Kimball, that's the name of this town, Kimball. Okay. Kimball, 1 mile, next 12 miles. Next exit, 12 miles. I-80 closed, went ahead when flashing, prepare to exit. That's not happening. 75, minimum 40. You cannot drop below 40 miles an hour in some of these states. I don't know if I'm... I didn't see any kind of a sign. I don't know if I crossed into Wyoming or not. Hopefully I'm out of Nebraska. I do not like Nebraska. No, I'm still in Nebraska. So I'll tell you, there's a whole video there that I dropped. I didn't even put it in. I stopped at the Walmart there in Scottsbluff, and I'm going to use the bathroom and get something to go with lunch, something sweet. Wasn't going to spend a ton of money, but I was going to spend a little bit of money. Anyway, the gal at the door is off her rocker. Asked her your face mask thing. She's wearing a neckerchief. She's wearing a... Grandpa used to blow his nose in them. It's just a kerchief, She's got it tied around the back of her head. Come on, people. That's not doing anything. Cheyenne, 62 miles. Even if you're going to believe that the COVID thing's an actual problem, which it isn't, wearing a neckerchief isn't going to block anything out. The poor guy at the hotel this morning, there in Rapid City, he's wearing the same thing that I've got. He's got one of those Mission Enduracools. I still highly recommend those. I told you about that the other day in a video. I walked through almost a quarter mile of deep freeze, and you can see my breath just rolling right out through the thing. They don't stop eating. Well, that's a face covering, so it's acceptable. You stupid sheep. Come on. In the interest of not going on another rant. Oh, it's just aggravating. She sat there and we've had a spike in cases, and we've got over 400 new cases just here in the Panhandle alone. Did they die? The old adage after you go on a wild car ride, yeah, but did you die? Oh, jeez. Anyway, Nebraska, pish. I don't like Nebraska. That's odd. Look at this thing. What is that? Something. Anyway, get you back over here where you can see what's going on. Pine Bluff's 3/4 mile. And says half mile when flashing. That's not the case here. Buckle up for your family. Next service is 16 miles. That's fine. This little town, I don't know what the name of this town is. Dropped out on the map too. Oh, Pine Bluffs. There you go. I just said it before and I just wasn't paying attention to what I said. Oh, what a goober. So I stopped there at the TA and got Travel America Center and got some gas. I was down to a quarter tank, set 111 miles range, and used the boys' room because, oh man, that was getting bad. And then I pulled over here and I sat down and had lunch. The thing is the wind is blowing straight from that way, so I'm sitting behind the car here, and well, let's see if you can hear it. That's the wind, and down here, see, so I'm out of the wind, setting headlines. Oh geez, it's nice to take a break, get out of the wind though. Yeah, I'm going to sit here a little bit longer and route, trip, plan, and make a couple phone calls. I think I'm going to stop at a KOA somewhere south of Cheyenne. It's all right. On down the road, I got some research stuff to do, and then on down the road, and I will try to show you KOA because I think that's cool. I think it's worth looking at. And that'll wrap the video up when we get there. Yeah. All right. Catch up with you later. It was a very short-lived stint there in Wyoming. Welcome to beautiful, colorful Colorado, I think it said. Do not text and drive. Move over for emergency vehicles. Live well. Oh, sponsored by OK. What do we got? Fort Collins, 33 miles. Denver, 89. So, tell you what, I didn't set out a timeline for this trip. I did not set a budget. I didn't really consider it or think about it. Welcome to Colorado. Didn't really think about any of that stuff. I got a little bit slap happy at the gift shop and the Harley dealer, and buying breakfast, all that junk. 2 nights at a hotel room at $90 a night. For some reason, they charged me $133 for the second night, so I'm gonna have to call them and ask them about that. 75. I don't want to slowly catch up to this truck and overtake it. I want to get around him. Anyway, yeah, I was going to swing down and hit the Grand Canyon and all that stuff, and I looked at my credit card statement while I was having lunch on the side of the road just now, like, whoa, buddy. Don't get me wrong, I could go do it, but if I go do it, I am not going to pay this trip off this month. It'll take like 2 months to pay it off, so what I'm doing is I'm heading down to Denver. I'm going to hook a right, go west, and just go straight back home. I will drive till probably 10 or 11 o'clock tonight, and then I'm going to pull off at a rest stop and sleep in the back of the car like I did the first night. No more dinners out. And just book it on home. Mama said she got a piece of mail from the DMV, but it doesn't look like a title. And then when she said that, it occurred to me I still have to pay the tax for Gabe's car. I'm like, ooh, I forgot about that. So, no Grand Canyon this trip. I am going to try to work it in. Probably when we do the move. You know? I will try to work it in when we do the move. As part of the deal, you know? Hopefully we can do that. I don't know. I don't know if they closed the Grand Canyon or what the deal is with that. I don't know. But we've seen enough sights anyways, so I'll still try to pick off some of the highlights and wrap this up. But Yeah, trip B, 1,754.6 miles. Good grief, man. Good grief. Yeah, let's get over. There's nobody behind me, but it's still, it's the law. So anyway, yeah, that's what's going to happen. It's not a financial crisis or anything like that. It's just, and I kind of went fast and loose, and now I need to tighten it up and be a little more responsible. So, which is kind of cool. That puts me home Thursday night sometime, I think, because this thing says I've got 16 more hours to go to get home, and that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 7 hours. It's a 9-hour drive on Thursday. So yeah, probably more like a 10 or 12 hour drive. Oh, I envy those motorcycles. That'd be cool to be doing this on a bike, huh? Anyway. Last time we went through downtown, and it was a train wreck. It was a parking lot. That's the right way to put that. Oh, look at that sunshine, right? Nice. Right in your eyes. You can't see nothing, can you? Oh, look at that. The eastbound lanes. Our parking lot absolutely plugged up with probably either people going home or probably Californians fleeing the despotic state. Oh, jeez. It's not very often, guys, that I have to put the sunshade down because I'm pretty tall. But I gotta do it this time. Down very seriously, you can even see anything through that. Yeah, man, look at that. I think that's a grain thing. It's a grain thing. Grain silo, grain storage. Tell you what, we hit that tunnel, it'll be dark and that thing will be lit, so that'll be interesting. Last time it was daylight when we hit it. The mountains on the other side are beautiful. That whole path is just gorgeous, and then it dumps you right out into the desert. I think it dumps you off into Utah, if I remember right. And you go clear across Utah Caddy Corner and back through Vegas, which is kind of partially the way we came up to go on this trip to South Dakota. Let me flip you around there. Isn't that weird? You're just like, there's downtown right over there, and you've got all those tall buildings, and then You flip around and you're just right here. It's right there. It's just a mile or two away. And then you got all this junk, and it's just wide open. It's so strange. Why would it offer that as I don't want to do that. No. Plus it's 3 hours and 13 minutes slower. No. Let's just keep going the way we're going. We're fine. Oh, look at this bridge. It's for walking, I think. It's coming up in your field of view now. That white bridge. Isn't that cool? I don't get it, but there it is. Oh, man. The sun's finally set behind the mountains there. Holy cow. There you go. That's kind of going through Denver. We put some pictures in last time. We rolled some pictures in last time. If you want to check that out, I can't remember what the name of the video is, but it's in the playlist for the family reunion road trip. Kind of cool. Veterans Memorial Tunnel. Tunnels with an S. But how do you like that? Just drill a giant hole in the side of the mountain. Keep going until you poke out the other side. Oh, that Jeep is aggravating. Every time he touches his brakes, that thing flashes before it comes on. Don't do that. Oh, don't do that. It's so aggravating. Eisenhower, Edmund James Memorial Tunnel. This is it. Yes. This is it. This is the Eisenhower Tunnel. And look how long this goes on for. Beautiful when you come out here and the sun's shining. It is amazing to look at. Now I'll tell you what I'm going to do. That truck behind me's got to slow way up. I'm going to keep it around 60 because the road's wet and there's snow on the side of it and the sun's going down, and if the road starts icing up, I do not want to go sliding down this mountain. So there you go. That's the Eisenhower Tunnel. I'm going to call it a day, guys. I'm going to drive on till as late as I possibly can. Get down in the desert anyway. And then find a rest stop to pull over and just curl up in the back with some heating packs and go to sleep for 4 or 5 hours and then get up and hit it again. I'm thinking I ought to be about 8 or 9 hours drive away from home. I'm hoping that's the case anyway. Speed limit 60. I'm hoping that's the case.